listen, first I want you to see these 3 before and afters, okay? I want you to take a look at the before and then the after. And then I'm gonna just cut to the chase and tell you what you're looking. The after is thanks to a body lotion.
Yeah.
Okay? So just so you know, those legs look better because what she applied was body lotion. And if that is stunning to you and you think it's just for feet or legs or arms or nope, I want you to see a face. Again, face.
Face.
Just having applied a lotion that is going to tell an amazing story. But my story that I want you to hear is as follows. As you see this next body, a beautiful American body. Today, the United States is 249 years old. What happened on this day, July 4th, 1776?
Tell us.
We said no to the British. We said it is time for us to be our own independent aura.
Said bye.
We love you, but bye. And you know what? In an olive branch moment of good faith and just goodwill, we thought it only right on July 4th to invite a British person to this show, to show them we don't harbor, we harbor no bad feelings. And so Andrew Bagley is here, literally.
I am not worthy.
Yes!
Literally. I am
Yes!
not worthy.
Andrew is the CEO and owner of Gatineau, Paris, which actually is a French skincare brand that started back in the 30s with Madame Jean Gatineau. And now, fast forward, for 30 years they've been on QVC UK.
We have.
They are the only skincare brand, or rather, let me start over. Here in the US, we are the only retailer that offers Gatineau. They've been, of course, in Europe for a long, long time. Marie Claire, award after award. This is their bestseller.
Bestseller.
And though I said it's a body lotion, you can put it on your face too. The big story is it is just a skincare lotion for anti-aging. We've sold 200. They've sold 200,000 of these in their own brand profile. Yeah. It's sold out again and again and again, and you're getting 2. It is, okay, fine, spoiler alert, it's called Gradual Tan. But I don't want to introduce it as a self-tanner because it's not just a self-tanner.
That's right.
It's a hot pick on the day, this new duo, $92 value, $46 per tube. So for a little more than the first tube, they're throwing in a second. Again, only the sale price on your screen can you get until now and the end of the day. Now, I would like to also thank you for bringing us this 2-for-1 offer as a peace offering, as a kind of peace offering. Okay, no, seriously.
I'm honoured to be here. Can I just say, I'm honoured to be here. Let's get that over and done with.
Okay.
Now back onto Gatineau.
Yes, thank you.
By the way, these ship for free, really awesome.
Oh,
Gold and glow.
It doesn't look like a tanner.
As you say, just look at this at home. This is not your traditional tanner where you've got to get your glove out, your mitt, you need a girl's night in, you need half an hour's drying time. No, this is just a body lotion that you just get on the body or on the arms, on the legs, on the face, wherever you want it. And 3 to 4 hours later, I will have a tan now on that hand.
Wow.
Not any old tan. You will go your tan that you would go under sun exposure. So look how hot it is out there today in Westchester. I've loved the celebrations, I have to say. I adore your patriotism. We need more of it in the UK. It's so dull over there. It's but you are going to get a tan after 4 hours of application. Now, you can build that tan with a second application and with a third one 2 and 3 days later. When you get your required level of tan, you stop and have a day off. And unlike other faux tans where you have to exfoliate and start all over again, not with this, Mally.
Really?
There's no streaking. There's none of that biscuity smell. It doesn't grab. Look at Colleen's arms.
Oh,
Look
my
at
gosh.
the difference.
It's so au natural.
Yes.
It's just a beautiful, hence it's called Gradual Tan.
That's right.
Loaded with, you saw the coconut oil and the facial skincare ingredients. In fact, Madame Jean Gatineau was an esthetician, so everything that you make in this brand, it not only holds up her legacy, but starts its life as true anti-aging skincare long before you're giving us a tan.
It really does. Look.
Wow. Okay, can we just very quickly, because this is the thing that freaks me out, okay? Because first and foremost,
look.
That is insane. And not only that, the texture. Do you mind me touching your? Okay, great. Sorry, not like
better
I was
you than me, man.
I was gonna say thank you. But it's hydration. Sean, that's the thing that gets me.
It's beautiful.
Like, this looks, I mean, look at, no, sorry, but look at the difference on the ankle and on the foot.
Well,
it's so even.
Oh,
this is it.
my gosh.
It's an even tan. It's a healthy tan.
Yes.
It doesn't look unnatural on Colleen, although, as you said, you have Irish fair skin. You don't really tan.
Yeah.
You found a product, right, that actually gives you a tan that you would hope to go under sun exposure. You don't, but you would hope to. It's very natural looking.
And by the way, A, B, C, D, E. It does not spell funky. It doesn't have a weird orangey haze. It can never streak. It doesn't go on brown, so you're like, oh, boy, that's a commitment. It goes on white like a body lotion, and then, Andrew, it completely dries. Like, it is completely dry to the touch now.
Yeah.
So it is kind of like just applying
Yeah.
body cream
It is.
that happens to have a little bit of a gradual payoff.
That's right. It just could not be simpler. What I love as well, last time I was on air with you guys, we sold out of the 400ml, which is the 13 fluid ounces.
Yep.
I need to get used to it. So
The jumbo.
now you get 2 of the 6.7 fluid ounces.
That's crazy.
So you get the same amount of product. We couldn't get the big one back in stock, but this means you've got a home and away one, or a gym bag, or an office one, or you've got literally now 2 that are going to take your skin from, look at that face on the left to the one on the right, after 2 applications.
So forehead to feet.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
And can we run the video again in a second? Because I'd love to have Andrew speak to the ingredients and then also tell the Madame Jean Gatineau story.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
first, the ingredients.
Here you go. So this is the 200ml duo, as I said. Each one is 6.7 fluid ounces. Each one is going to last you probably 2 or 3 months or more. Here's the gorgeous coconut oil. Now, that is what's given the hydration to the tan, to give you that expensive looking tan. Then we've got vitamin E, we've got DHA from sugarcane. That's what's giving you that gorgeous golden glow. The other thing, as Sean said as well, we're going to go for a little walk. The other thing that Sean said as well was that...
You're going that side.
Where we go?
You're good, you're good.
Sorry.
So vitamin E, coconut oil. I said to Andrew, I said, listen, can you come over? Because I feel like one of the things people misread, by the way, these 2 ship for free.
Crazy.
$92 value, $600 out the door. They ship for free. This is the only look of the month at this. The sale price is only good until the end of the day. I said, Andrew, yes, it's peak summer, but the problem is that I love a tan. I love the warm glow. And I think what we forget is there's a way to keep it going past summer without feeling like we're just self-tanning for summer.
That's right.
And that's called pivoting to a body lotion that has this gradual, soft, natural payoff. And by the way, who was Madame Gatineau?
Madame Jean Gatineau was an incredible esthetician who, back in 1932, get this, she was in her mid-40s at that point, she developed and opened her own beauty salon in Paris. She then developed a skincare line, and this became an age-defying skincare line for clients of an age in their 40s and beyond. So literally since 1932, we have been an age-defying brand for the last 9 decades, which is why, as Sean said, when we give you a faux tan golden glow like this, we don't just give you the DHA and stop there. No, we put vitamin E, antioxidants, coconut oil in, because we want to make sure we're treating the skin.
It plumps the skin.
Yes, yes. I noticed that even, I'm just going to say, on Beautiful Colleen, I noticed even everything just looks smoother and juicier and sexy. This is over 50 and fabulous, people.
And wait, also, Andrew, I'm going to ask Andrew this because I think this is really important, but in addition to all the ingredients, like the beautiful thing is the self-tanner base comes from sugarcane.
It does indeed. Very, very natural. And again, we've been able to kind of mask and disguise this. So apart from the super sniffers out there, you are not going to actually smell this. It doesn't have that horrible biscuity.
Super sniffers.
Super sniffers.
I thought he said super snippers. And I was like, is that a reference to coupon cutters or what are we? Got it. Super sniffers.
What I want you to look at is Colleen's ankles, because you'll know at home, if you are a faux tanner, you'll know that it grabs on the knees, on the elbows, on the shins, on the ankles. Not at all. Just look. And what I love as well, Colleen, it's a gorgeous, natural, healthy, vibrant, luxurious looking tan.
And by the way, how long will it take to develop? And how long, if she keeps with it, is the idea that it is just naturally, gradually sustaining itself?
Absolutely. So if you get to the colour that you want, be it 2 or 3 applications, or maybe even 1, just as a little golden hue, you can have a day off and then reapply again, another day off and reapply. So what I love is you are in control of your tan, and you are going to go the colour that you would normally undergo sun exposure.
And it doesn't smell, and it is dry, and like it is.
Oh, it smells great.
Perfect. I'm telling you, 1,000 out the door. You only have the sale price till the end of the day. By the way, face to feet is where you can use this. Anywhere you put it is an anti-aging treatment. It never molts and fades unevenly. This is the anti-self-tanner. This is the self-tanner for people that want nothing to do with self-tanner, right?
That's right.
And
That's right.
obviously the glow that you get is so lovely and so natural. And then if you haven't tried Gatineau, which it's obviously very limited distribution here in the US, pretty much QVC and that's it, you have to. Your whole assortment is extraordinary.
Thank you.
And so look, yeah, I mean, if you still haven't gotten your...
How do you know she was American?
Well, I'm just assuming that she was taking a photo for QVC. Get off my
I'm going to ruin it now.
Get off
She's
my
British.
set. Andrew!
I knew it!
Now I like the British guy better than the American girl. I'm kidding. Love you. Are you coming back in Friday Night Beauty?
I am indeed.
Okay.
Love that.
Thank you, Andrew.